Hello and welcome to the Wayne State Coaches Show, an exclusive here on MyWayneNews.com. I'm Mike Carnes. We're here to talk track and field with Coach Marlon Brink. We'll talk about the Wildcats' end of the regular season and getting ready for the Northern Sun Conference Championships coming up this weekend. We'll do that after this time out right here on the Wayne State Coaches Show.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat Athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show on MyWayneNews.com, and time to talk indoor or outdoor track and field with Coach Marlon Brink. The Wayne State track and field teams getting their final licks in before the Northern Sun Conference Outdoor Championships coming up this weekend. They got some action at the UNL Invite at Lincoln, and some good efforts there, including in the men's hammer throw. The Wildcats go 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what 24 points, 28 points if you're scoring that
right.
meet. Yeah, so a great finish there for Wayne State in that event. Ben Allen hit a provisional mark in the hammer throw or in the shot put, and so some good efforts there for you guys. Your last tune-up before conference.
Yeah, we were hoping just to get a nice little meet in down there, and it was a pretty small field. Most of the events had either one flight or one or two heats there, so it wasn't an overly large meet, but it was good quality competition. Obviously, at the University of Nebraska, there's some other D1 schools there. Drake University and South Dakota State had some athletes there, so it was just a good little meet for us to get, like you said, those final tune-ups in, and I think our kids performed well, and I think they're ready to go for the conference meet this week.
Yeah, the hammer throw, Dylan Cup went first in that event at 192 feet 7 inches. Cade Kalkowski was second at 189.7. Richard Sweeney was third at 170.11, and Matt Nemec finishing fourth at 167 and 1 inch in that event. Ben Allen taking third place in the shot put with an NCAA provisional mark of 53 feet 9 1/4 inches. Teammate Jale Hinkle coming in fifth there at 49 3 1/4. Preston Davis second in the 400 meter hurdles and was also third in the 110 meter hurdles. So I guess looking at your throwers, throwing has kind of been where Wayne State's been making its money here over the last several years, and your male throwers are looking pretty good heading into conference.
Yeah, Ben had a big throw there, just missed the school record by about 3 inches, but also more importantly got him a provisional qualifying mark for nationals. It's still not high enough to get him in yet. He'd have to throw a little further to get to that level, but currently he's ranked second in the shot put in the NSIC, so that's exciting for him. He's definitely got a shot, maybe winning a title there. Dylan Kalp and Cade Kalkowski, they've been really strong all season, and they led our 1, 2, 3, 4 sweep there. It's good to see Matt and Richard also having good throws there. So they've got all four of them have a shot at scoring at the conference meet. And you're right, that's going to be a couple big events for us as far as scoring team points there at the NSIC Championships.
And then on the women's side, Jordan Pester getting a fourth in the 200 meter dash. Kenzie Sullivan was fourth in the discus, and Mackenzie Scheel comes in fourth in the shot put at the UNL Invite. Scheel also got fifth in the hammer throw. Michaela Marvin was fifth in the pole vault, and those are a couple of names there that we'll probably hear a lot of at the conference meet this weekend as well.
Yep, definitely. Michaela, she was the conference champ in the pole vault indoors, so she'll be shooting for hopefully a title outdoors. Mackenzie Scheil, she's the top hammer throw competitor right now in the NSIC, so she'll be shooting for one as well. Kenzie's right up there in the discus, and so yeah, a lot of those athletes. Jordan Pester also mentioned during the indoor season quite a bit. She's a good 400 meter dash runner, and she'll definitely be trying to score some points for the Wildcats there too.
Now the conference championships coming up Friday and Saturday in Duluth, Minnesota. Now on the men's side, you're already off to a pretty good start there with Robert Sullivan winning the heptathlon or the decathlon, and this 2-day meet you got to go all the way up to Duluth, long road trip. But as far as the team races, who do you see as the teams to beat in the conference?
Well, I think on the men's side, Minnesota State Mankato, they've won the last several outdoor conference championships, and I think they're still the favorite. They've got a lot of depth and good quality athletes. On the women's side, it's maybe a little bit closer, but the University of Mary, they won the last, I think, 2 outdoor titles as well, and they look kind of set to maybe be the team to beat there for outdoors.
How do you feel about where you guys are looking as far as team race?
We're kind of middle of the pack right now. if a few things go our way, we can definitely bump up a couple spots there. There's a group of, I'd say 5 or 6 teams that are kind of right in that middle area there. And so everybody's going to kind of be trying to fight for every point and hopefully move up a couple spots in the standings there.
And then looking ahead to the outdoor nationals coming up in a few weeks. Obviously, the way that's set up is it's based off best marks during the season. I know that Dylan Kaup has been looking good. Cade Kalkowski looking pretty good. Who do you see as your national qualifiers at this point?
Well, right now, those two that you mentioned, they're setting 15th and 16th, I believe, right now in the national rankings. It just came out this weekend. Robert Sullivan, he's 12th in the decathlon. He got bumped down 1 spot by an athlete from the MIAA conference, but he should get in, I think, as well. And then on the women's side, Mackenzie Scheil, I think she's setting 16th right now in the hammer throw. Kenzie Sullivan is just a little bit probably outside of qualifying. She's setting, I think, 24th or 25th in the discus. So those athletes all have a chance to bump up. This is the last weekend to qualify, so after Sunday night, that's when the final qualification period ends. And then we'll find out next week, early Monday or Tuesday, exactly who all is going to get into the national meet there.
All right, so an opportunity for some Wayne State kids to get into the national meet. A couple kids looking pretty good right now, and like Coach said, kind of depends on this weekend as far as who's going to wind up going to nationals for sure. But some kids that are in contention and some kids that are already in pretty good shape. So good luck this weekend at the outdoor conference meet. Hopefully the long trip is worth it in the end. So.
Yeah, I think it will be. The forecast is starting to look a little bit better. Originally, a week or so ago, it looked pretty crummy up there, but now it's starting to improve a little bit. So if we get 50s and partly sunny, we'll be happy with that.
Have they gotten rid of the snow there finally, or?
I think they've gotten their last snow, I hope.
I think we all hope we've had the last snow for a while. All right, well, good luck at the conference meet, and we'll talk about nationals next week.
You bet. Sounds good. Thanks, Mike.
All right, we'll take a time out and have more here on the Wayne State Coaches Show right after this timeout.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat Athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show on MyWayNews.com. I want to take this opportunity to thank our coaches for their support throughout the 2019 spring season, and we're getting down toward the end of the season. We'll have one more edition of the Coaches Show coming up next week here on MyWayNews.com, so be back next week for the final edition of the 2018-19 school year of the Wayne State Coaches Show. That's going to do it for this week. Until next week, this is Mike Carnes. We'll see you later.